Emily Osment has achieved a lot in Hollywood, but it was no easy feat. From her struggles as a child star to losing family property in the Los Angeles fires, here are some of the saddest moments of her life. In January 2025, devastation hit Los Angeles, California. Flames engulfed the city and the surrounding neighborhoods that housed Angelenos. Many celebrities tragically lost their homes in the wildfires that hit the area, including much of Emily Osment's family.
This was like an 80-mile-an-hour blowtorch.
While the fires raged through her Altadena neighborhood, Osment took to Instagram to share the enormous loss of her parents' and brother's homes, writing, "It's been an extremely difficult month. Community is everything, and I know I'm heavily leaning on mine right now, and that's okay. So much love for my beautiful, aching city." Osment asked her followers to donate to the organizations helping to combat the disaster, writing, "Show up and be there for those who are struggling right now." The Los Angeles native had an insightful message for those who were impacted, however, telling her followers, "We will rebuild. We are so strong, even stronger than we could ever imagine." While supporting her family through the wildfire devastation, Osment experienced a new challenge. In March 2025, it was reported that she filed for divorce just 5 months after marrying her longtime partner, Jack Anthony.
"I'm marrying the greatest guy ever. The wedding planning isn't that hard."
Their newlywed phase came to an abrupt end. The actor listed their separation date as December 7th, 2024, less than 2 months after their wedding in the court filings. She cited irreconcilable differences as their reason for the split. Osment and Anthony went public with their relationship in 2021. In the summer of 2023, the former child star shared in a now-deleted Instagram post that she was engaged. In a statement to TMZ after the news of her divorce broke, Osment said, "I think with any big decision in your life, whether it's relationships or work or whatever it may be, you have to firmly plant both feet in that decision. Ultimately, it didn't work out." Osment may have struggled in recent years, but she didn't have an easy start either. In the early 2000s, Hollywood had a new market: tweens. Osment found herself at the center of that demand when she was cast as Lily in the Disney Channel series Hannah Montana.
Miley! Ow! Oh, good. You're up.
As a teenager herself, Osment's life was certainly not typical. She told the New York Times in 2007, "The publicity is huge and so much more work comes along with it, like photo shoots. It's hard to manage." Even her older brother, Haley Joel Osment, admitted that her level of fame was at a much higher pressure than his own. He told The Guardian in 2020, "That show was squarely aimed towards creating a mania in that age group. She had to deal with a lot more strange invasions of privacy, not being able to have a normal school life." Both brother and sister agreed that social media made things worse. Public scrutiny started coming in bulk. Anyone could say anything. In addition to wading through challenges that come with being in the public eye, child stars also have to continue their education. By all accounts, striking that balance can be difficult. Osment told Tribute in 2009, "I used to go to a regular private high school, but I was only there a week out of the month. I was out of school 3 weeks out of the month, and so I would have everything faxed to me and emailed, and it made it really difficult." Eventually, Osment transitioned from a private school to an online program at Laurel Springs School to help with her busy schedule. Speaking about her previous school, she told VC Star in 2009, "It was a fantastic school, but it was hard when I would have to leave for long periods of time. It became difficult to fax all of my work over, and I wasn't there to participate in class." At home, meanwhile, her family did everything they could to give her a regular upbringing, from involving her in odd jobs around the house to ensuring that she was not growing up quicker than necessary. Her father told the New York Times, "We do our best to try and be an average American family." Emily Osment and Miley Cyrus defined a new era of sisterhood for Disney-watching tweens with Hannah Montana.
Uh-oh. My lips are numb. I can't feel my lips.
I can feel your spit.
But once the camera stopped rolling, their relationship wasn't smooth sailing. Osment and Cyrus didn't always get along, despite their friendship on the popular show. Cyrus wrote in her 2009 autobiography, Miles to Go, "There was competition between us. Girls struggle with that, and we were no exception. But somewhere along the way, things settled, and the pair became friends." Maintaining good relationships with her co-stars on set wasn't Osment's only hurdle at the time. The demands of her profession as a TV actor filming in front of a live audience kept the young star on her toes. As she told Tribute, the makers of Hannah Montana routinely threw curveballs her way that required her to adapt to her character's changing situations. She said in the interview, "That's what it really comes down to, just being really brave, because there's a lot of different things that are thrown at you. You never know what's going to happen, so you have to be ready for anything." If you haven't seen the gut-wrenching 2011 film Cyberbully, starring Osment as the lead, then we highly recommend grabbing a box of tissues before renting it. As the title suggests, Cyberbully addresses the very familiar online phenomenon of cyberbullying. Osment's character, Taylor Hellridge, is the victim of online harassment, which leads her to try and take her own life. Still a teenager while filming, and likely knowing how it feels to be harassed online, Osment understood the severity of the film's theme, leaving lasting emotional trauma.
I saw what people were saying about you online. I don't know why they have to do that.
While shooting for 6 weeks in Montreal, Osment said she was overcome with sadness most of the time. She told We Love Soaps TV in 2011, "It's very easy for me to get depressed. We did a lot of rehearsal before, but I was shocked as to how much this impacted me, the role, and the attitude of the whole thing. I would just come home and I would cry." The actor explained how she would get into heavily dejected states that made her unable to chat with friends, saying, "They'd call and I'd be like, I just can't talk to you right now. I'm so sad." And they're like, "Are you okay? This is not what you said you were going to be doing to this movie." In 2017, Osment posted to X about how watching the hard-to-swallow Netflix series 13 Reasons Why reminded her of filming Cyberbully. She wrote, "It was a grueling and emotional 6 weeks that will never leave me as long as I live. I went to work every day and sunk myself into a sorrow hole because I felt like it was the only way to truthfully depict depression. I had to live it, and pulling myself out at the end was incredibly challenging, but ultimately a surprisingly rewarding experience." The entertainment industry has long forced female stars to navigate an uneven playing field. After spending the majority of her life in the public eye, Osment has seen the thornier aspects of being a woman in showbiz up close. She said in a 2025 interview with the Los Angeles Times, "I mean, just being a woman in this industry is so unpredictable and at times very difficult. Finding a supportive space was hard to come by for women," she noted. Even so, Osment was adequately clued into the challenges working women face. A lifetime of acting naturally would have come punctuated with difficult moments for her, a complete understanding of which she only got in hindsight. Speaking about working with intimacy coordinators for her show, Pretty Smart, she told Decider, "There's this safe space feeling that I have been denied so many times in my career that I didn't even realize I could ask for that. Unfortunately, I can't think of a single woman that hasn't said, yeah, I felt uncomfortable in my place of work before." Young and Hungry marked a major milestone in Osment's television career. She not only officially made the leap from child stardom to adulthood, but proved that she had the chops to be the lead on a sitcom. As empowering as this turn in her professional journey was, it came with some eye-opening realizations for Osment. For the first time in her career, her personal and professional lives were aligning. Speaking about doing the show at 23, the same age as her character, she told Backstage magazine, "For so many years, I've been playing younger characters, so it opens up a completely different acting bracket for me, that I can actually play someone who's had these experiences in real life."
Oh, I'm sorry, I just blacked out for a moment. You want to write a cookbook with me?
It also gave her perspective on things she had been hard on herself about. Talking candidly about it in a 2018 X post, she wrote, "Your own sanity is so much more important than anything else. Weird seeing the seasons Young and Hungry from over a year ago when I was 20 pounds heavier and deeply sad." While Osment has undeniably managed a good run so far, taking on different genres and formats with equal flourish, the success she's achieved has hardly been linear. After Hannah Montana, she moved around on television, making episodic appearances across popular shows until finding her break as a front and center lead on Young and Hungry. The feel-good sitcom enjoyed a 5-season arc, but did not end on the best note, with plans for a finale film being scrapped by Freeform and leaving Osment heartbroken. Her shows Almost Family and Pretty Smart also met similar ends, being canceled by their respective platforms after a few episodes. Parallel to her acting career, Osment has also pursued music for years, and while some of her early work did earn her commercial acclaim, this passion has largely remained eclipsed by her other entertainment pursuits. But Osment seems to have taken the highs and lows of her career in stride. Osment's short-lived marriage hasn't been the only struggle in her romantic life. Over the years, she has reportedly dated multiple celebrities, and while she's not excessively forthcoming about her private affairs, her relationships took place in the public eye. From co-stars Mitchell Musso and Tony Aller to showbiz peers like Nathan Keys, Osment has been linked to a variety of male celebrities. One of her most memorable relationships was with American Vandal actor Jimmy Tatro, with whom she walked hand-in-hand with at high-profile events and many red carpets between 2013 and 2015. In the years before her marriage, Osment's personal life notably made headlines when she appeared to be dating someone outside the industry. One sweetheart in question was speculated to be Jim Gilbert, about whom Osment often dropped hints on social media. It didn't last long with Gilbert, and Jack Anthony came into the picture soon after. Unsteady as her love life may seem, Osment is presumably sailing through it all with positive mantras keeping her afloat. She told the Los Angeles Times, "I think sometimes even making a plan B, the universe kind of laughs at you. It's got its fingers holding the strings, and it's just going to turn out the way it's going to turn out."